Hey family. So this is going to be a message, a channel message from your ancestors. I'm going to uh allow my ancestors to connect with yours, your ancestors who are there for your highest good. I'm sitting here looking at a picture of my aunt, my beautiful aunt who was there for me, who was very nurturing, caring, and kind. Um, at a pivotal time in my life when I was born up to when I was 5 years old, she really poured into me. She treated me like I was her daughter. This was my mother's sister, and she passed away when I was young. My aunt passed away when I was young. But I always felt a bond and I always felt a connection to her. And after she passed, she came back to visit me and I saw her. And she appeared to me as an angel. I know she was an earth angel in this realm. And even though she had physical illness, the amount of spiritual, wow, wealth that she has was unimaginable. So as I been through my life, I know she has been my guardian angel, and there was a particular um piece of clothing that I have of hers, and I wanted to use it to channel this reading today, but I can't find it. But I do have her picture, and she is smiling at me, and she wanted me to use her picture so she can look at me. So as I do this reading, I'm looking at her, and we're sending you all love, all peace and love and light as we connect with your ancestors. Now, if you believe in this sort of thing, just keep your mind open. If you don't believe it, then you don't have to. Don't get in my comments making, just stating the obvious, because I'm going to delete them. So this message is for someone who needs to hear it. So if you have a family member, if you have someone close to you who is getting older, of course, we all are not young. We all have to return to a circle of life. But if you have someone who is sick, Spirit is asking you to make the rest of their days full of joy. They want you to create joy in their presence, to make them happy. If you know in advance, if you're given the opportunity to say if someone is who is transitioning from some type of illness, then try to make the rest of their days happy. Keep them in a happy state, because when they transition, they'll know that you won't be suffering. They don't want you to hold on to grief, because death and transition is a huge energy to deal with, because it's so hard when you are grieving. Grief is an energy. It's an energy. It's an energetic frequency. It's not an emotion. It's an energy, because it moves and it brings things to the surface. And it reminds us of everything. How how a person impacted you, how you can do things better. It's just a whole healing experience. And it's What's beautiful about death, like I said, is a massive healing potential for the person who is dying, because it gives them a chance for them to throw off, or for them to get rid of what they experienced in their body. The karma that they have created is able to be transmuted during this time when they are transitioning, when they are dying. For you, the person who is holding space, if you are able to hold space, if someone who is a grief counselor, if that is too overwhelming for you, someone, a spiritual counselor may be able, they call it a death doula, someone who is able to hold space for that person, because it is so gut-wrenching to say goodbye, because you perceive it as a loss, if that makes sense. The person who is passing away experiences something different from what you experience. The person who is dying enters a phase of what's next for them. They come back into oneness, and they are able to unite with their souls. And we have an opportunity to take all these experiences and transmute this energy and move forward in our lives completely changed by the experience. So it brings up things, it allows us to heal ourselves if we embrace it, that we embrace that grief, but don't hold on to it. Let us feel it. Let it pass through us, and let it allow us to be better people. Okay, so I just had to share that before we get into this reading. So there are particular family patterns that you are being called to heal in your bloodline right now. Spirit wants you to identify a negative pattern that maybe your ancestors, or the people that your elders, or something, a negative pattern within yourself that you find repeating generation after generation. Identify a negative pattern in your family and take one step towards breaking it. You can make a better decision if someone couldn't. If you had a mother who wasn't there for you, but you're still honoring him or her. If your father wasn't there for you, but you're still holding space and honoring them, you can break a generational pattern, break something that they weren't able to do in their lifetime. This is about cultural healing. This is about community healing. This is why I am sharing this message for you. Your ancestors want to speak. You have a role to play in preserving and celebrating cultural traditions and practices. Take action through learning, celebration, or activism. Your ancestors want you to take action, to take a role, and to celebrate them, because they are here. They are here. These two messages are pulled that I divine for you, our ancestors. So they double confirmation that they are here. And it's a general term for those of you who aren't familiar with ancestors. It's usually a general term to describe our deceased loved ones, friends or relatives who have transitioned to the other side. Our ancestors are considered the living dead. and they exist in another realm, in another dimension, devoid of their physical bodies. When they transition, they return back to their soul. Their physical body is really like, I'm hearing, decaying. It's changing. And it's a process. I'm hearing it's a beautiful process if you can see it like that. Because we all have to go through it. This earthly realm, we're only here for a season where we learn our lessons. And our ancestors are within this boom or this fire element. And they often communicate to us through dreams and visions. So if you're having dreams and visions, it's your ancestors. If they're telling you to avoid a certain situation, or they're trying to get your attention, then listen to it, because they want to help you navigate to be successful in this life. Spirit wants you to know that connecting to your ancestors just goes beyond celebrating their anniversaries, when they were alive, when they passed away, or simply remembering the dead. When we say we visit their grave sites once a year, or when we're urged to. It goes beyond that. Our ancestors are on call. They want to help us, and they're ready to assist us. So call on them. They're calling out. The reason that I'm doing this message is they're calling out to you right now. There's certain family patterns that you need to break, that they want you to do better in. So Spirit is asking you, how's your relationship with your ancestors? They want you to create an ancestral altar. Have pictures. There's so much information on the internet on about creating an ancestral altar. There's so many books, and I have a book right here that I'm looking at, but I won't get into how to create an altar right now, because maybe I'll do another video on that. But they want to connect with you. And ask for a message when you go to bed. Have that be a nightly ritual of yours. Wind down, relax. Ask your ancestors to come through the dream state to give you messages, because they're here. They want to support you. And then these two are connected. We have your ancestors who live within the fire element. Boon is fire, and it's the first element of the Dagra creation story. And it's the mediator between worlds, and it's very close to the purest form of energy. You have a potent connection to the realm of your ancestors right now. Whatever message that comes out, that's the message that you need to hear. And they want you to go further than this message, what I'm ready to tell you right now. When the fire within you, there's a fire in all of us. So when the fire within you is fully aligned, there is potential for great power and manifesting the life of your dreams, of you creating the reality of what you need to create. But you have to get down to that purest form. There's a lot of things that you need to release. A lot of grief, a lot of pain, a lot of trauma. And they can help you do that. So think about it. When you dream at night, are your night filled with lucid dreams? Is there a need? Do you want to get more passion in your life, more ambition, or do you feel stuck right now? This is what this energy is coming through, to light a fire under you and on your path so you can get moving. You're being encouraged to light a candle and allow yourself to be drawn into the flame of the candle. I have a candle here. So as I look at this flame, stare into this flame and see what this flame reveals to you. Because in that flame is eternal wisdom. All right, so let's find out what's coming through the ancestors. So I'm going to be channeling and using, seeing what comes up. Ancestor spirit guides, tell me who is coming through. And at the end of this message, I'm going to use initials, just so you have, I've been told to do that extra verification. They want you to know, first of all, that you have nothing to apologize for and all is forgiven. So if there's something that you think you didn't do or something that you're holding on to, or there was a grudge or there was things that were unspoken between you and them, they want you to let it go. They want you to forgive yourself because they had forgiven you. Lighten that load, that fire. Let it burn in that fire. Write down whatever you need to be forgiven for, whatever is heavy on your heart, write it down. Get a bowl, a fireproof bowl. Get some charcoal, a tablet of charcoal, pull it in a bowl, light the bowl, put it in the fire. Put that piece of paper, what you need to forgive him for, put it in the fire of ancestors, and everything you will find, you'll be free, or you don't have to carry around this baggage. They want you to know if you see butterflies, fireflies, or dragonflies, they are all a sign from them, from me. It says from me. So you have a particular ancestor that you may be thinking about. They're coming through right now. They want you to know that you cannot be contained, that you are a free spirit. They want you to be free. Free your mind. Free your heart. A lot of you are holding on to heavy grief, heavy pain. Tell me more. Butterflies, fireflies, dragonflies. They want you to be adaptable, to be flexible, to let your light shine. Don't dim your light. To transform, even though this may be an uncomfortable stage in your life. They want you to know that there are better days ahead. Know that the cocoon phase, where you're tucked tight in situations that don't feel right, know that you're going to be transformed. A lot of you are going through transformation right now. Whoever this is, they had brown hair. The number 93 could be significant. They may have passed away at 93. Tell me more. Who's coming through, Spirit? Oh. Now, all these messages may not be for you. If you have a message that speaks to you, then take that. They want you to know that they felt no pain at the time of their death, that their spirit, my spirit was shielded by the divine, protecting me from any suffering. Wow. And that can give you peace. That can give us peace when we think our loved ones are suffering. We can see them suffering. But the divine, the Most High, the ancestors on the other side who are waiting for them, they are shielding them from any pain, from any suffering as they change, as they transition. What a beautiful confirmation. Someone male, 29 or 39 is coming through. This person could have passed away when they were 29 or 39. You could be 29 or 39 years of age. They want you to know that they didn't suffer at the time of their death. Pull 3 more. Ancestor spirit guides. Who's coming through at this time? Who's coming through at this time? Who's coming through? We have a female, 86 years of age and older. Someone could be 97 years old. You could have a grandmother who passed away 97. I mean, when she was 86 years of age, or she was older. I'm getting someone in their 90s. They have been blessed to live a long life. And now it's time for them to transition so they can help you out, so they can walk to the land of the ancestors, so they can help you in spirit on the other side, so they can advocate for you. It could be your strength, could be that rock that you need when you're going through things in this life. They could have black hair. They said my hair was black or very dark. They could have been 95 years old, 59, 79, 39, 94. They want you to talk to them. They said, talk to me. You may not be able to hear me, but I hear you and all that you say. I will always be there to support you. The number 4 is significant. You could have been born in April. Life path number 4. Born the 4th of the month. I'm going to look up that angel number. But they want you to talk to them. They're connecting. We have male, 71 through 85. The number 99, I'm getting a lot of 90s. So these are people who have lived. These are our ancestors who have lived, our elders who have lived a long life. And they want to help us. So allow them to help you. And even though you can't see me, physically see me, know that I am never far away. Just think of me and I will be right there. They are there. They are a magnet. They are watching, always watch over, watch. I can't even talk. They're always watching over you in your life. Never too far away. Never too far away. So don't call on them. Call on them and they'll be right there. All right. Let's get some more messages. Let's get some more messages from the ancestors. What do you have to say to your loved ones who are here in this earthly plane. And they see all your victories and all your accomplishments, and they're so proud of you. And they celebrate with you, even though you can't see them. They're cheering for you in the stands. They're cheering for you when you get the promotion. They're cheering for you when you graduate. They're cheering for you when you make a better decision for yourself. They're cheering for you when you stand up for yourself. They're cheering for you when you get rid of negative people who are not meant to help you grow. They're cheering through all those things. They're cheering for you when you have a baby. They're cheering for you if you miscarriage or if you lose a child. They're cheering for you. They are there for you. They are your champion. Something big about forgiveness. It's time to forgive. Forgiveness can help you heal. There's something that you're holding on to, a grudge that you're holding. Maybe it's a grudge that people who did you wrong. A lot of you have trust issues. You don't open your heart up, but they want you to get rid of that baggage, because when you hold on to unforgiveness, it's unnatural for you to do that. We are not meant to hold on to grudges, to pain, to unforgiveness. That's not a natural state of being. So when you release that, you allow positive energy to come in to heal. So whatever is triggering you in not forgiving someone, just let it go. Just let it go. No matter how foul it was, just let it go. It's time to forgive those familiar patterns. That may be a familiar pattern because it came up twice. A negative pattern in your family. Perhaps you had a family who held grudges to the end. I mean, stubborn. Didn't forgive someone. And now they want you to change that. They want you to break that. You can be that generational curse breaker. Tell me more. Ancestors, what message? Okay. Wow. Y'all see this? You will be the first multi-millionaire in your family. That's powerful. I'm here, the first multi-millionaire in spirit. Anything that happens physically in this world happens in the spirit world first. That's why you have to clear all that gunk out that's holding you back. You are meant to create that reality. They want to partnership. They want to be in partnership with you, to support you and everything that you're trying to do. They say that's for someone specific. It may not be for everyone, but if you claim it, I would claim it. You will be the first multi-millionaire in your family. You're building a legacy that's going to last generations and generations and generations and generations. They say, are you ready? Are you sure? Because there's no turning back. Wherever you're doing, the path that you're on, no turning back. Let's do it. We got work to do. We got healing to do. We got forgiveness to do. They're there with you. We are watching over you. You are protected and safe. Nobody will get to you without going through us. Baby, when I tell you they are all around you, that you have spiritual protection, multi-layers of protection. Nobody is going to get to you without going through them. Family, friends, whatever, partners, Because you their baby. You their baby. Let's get a couple of messages from this departed love spirit. And then I'm going to get some tarot. Finding, I don't know which spread I'm going to do. I'm just going to let it come to me. What message do you want your family to know right now? Ancestors, the highest white light. Ancestors. I'm with other loved ones on the other side guiding you now. Something significant about butterflies. When you see butterflies, they're your ancestors guiding you on your path. You have a whole connection of support that you can't see. Some of you are into ancestral work. Some of you do have an altar. If you do, continue that. They want you to share it with your family, those family who understand, because not everyone in your family is going to understand what you're doing. You're praying for your generations. You're praying for your family, and they don't even know you're praying for them. And that's fine. But they want to, it's something significant about you sharing this with your children, because somebody is going to have to keep that connection going when you transition on the other side. We had a soul contract together. So you and this particular ancestor had a soul contract together. Whoever you're thinking about, whichever ancestor comes up for you, you and them had a soul contract together. This means that they were sent here before you to help you, to be on your path, to help you, to nurture you, to give you that foundation that you need to watch over you. They watched over you physically, and they're watching even more so spiritually. That was your soul contract together. So you may find, and you're not going to remember this, when you pass away, your souls will meet again. Your souls will meet again. You are my everything. You made me so happy. Wow. There's something about, some of you have a beautiful smile. Your hair just lights up the room. A lot of you are wearing your natural hair. Something about how it connects to the sun. How you get energy. They make you happy. You made them happy. You had a beautiful smile. They had a beautiful smile. It was back when life was so simple. It's about the little things that make us happy. It's about the little things. And no matter how difficult it was, they want you to know, they want someone to know that you did everything right. So if you're blaming yourself for doing something, it's something big about that. You're blaming yourself for something you didn't do or something that you should have done. Stop blaming yourself. You did it right. Release that burden. Heal. Talk to someone, a grief counselor. Talk to a counselor. Get therapy. Get that support that you need. Connect with them. Okay. So, Ancestors, what is a situation that you want to help your family with? What is the situation that you want to help them with? What situation are they facing right now? What situation are they facing right now? The important situation that they need to be aware of right now. Important situation that they need to be aware of right now. We have the 9 of Sacred Circles. Look at this card. Some of you could have Native American ancestry in your lineage. There's a lot of cultural healing. A lot of rituals, a lot of things that need to be cleared. You have worked hard to be where you're at right now. You have mastered something. And now your ancestors are coming through to give you another gift. Then I say there's something significant about a bowl, burning, writing down what you want to be forgiven for, or something that you're holding heavy on your heart. You need to let that go. Give it to them. Then you have this pot of water, this bowl of water. That's how you're going to communicate. I did a video on how to communicate with your ancestors using water. So see if you can find that video. I'm going to try to pin it to the comments. Let me write that down. But they're communicating with you. They want you to be successful. Maybe you're walking on this path alone right now. And this time is meant for you to walk alone, because they are giving you messages. They are giving you signs that's telling you the next way to go. You're maturing. You're gaining wisdom right now. And they want you to share this wisdom with others. Share what you've learned. A lot of you have blessings, are being blessed financially, spiritually, mentally, physically right now. This is about you really you're at a point where you're doing a life review. Even if you're old or young, it doesn't matter. You can always look at the past, see how far you've come, see how much you have been blessed by an invisible force that have gotten you out of situations where you are still astounded of. A lot of you should have been gone out of this earth, off this earth a long time ago. But I'm hearing you had a praying grandmother on the other side. They want you to keep focused, stay focused. They are there to help you. You have all the tools that you need to move forward, to create the legacy for your family. I don't know what this bird is. I'm going to look up. I don't know if that's a blue jay or a hawk. Maybe a hawk. Something significant about a hawk. Look up the spiritual meaning of hawk. A lot of you are meant to be diviners. They are passing on their gifts to you. Spiritual gifts. Yeah. A lot of you may be single right now. A lot of you may be going on your path alone. A lot of people may not understand why you're doing the things you're doing or the knowledge. It's like you're being guided intuitively to move on your own, to stay open to their messages, to stay open to their teachings, because they're teaching you. A lot of you have a lot. You have abundance. They're watching you. What action do you need to take? What action do you need to take right now in regards to this message? What action do you need to take right now in regards to this message from the Ancestor Spirit? What action do you need to take? Okay. Can I have one? What action do you need to take right now? Oh, thank you. 2 of Sacred Circles. A lot of animal spirits. Do you find animals connect with you? Are you an animal lover? Pay attention to the animals that come up for you, that come up to you, or may present themselves. Say if you're taking a walk, you're doing something. It's something significant about the bear spirit. You have been in hibernation long enough. The bear spirit talks about wisdom. It talks about protection. It gives you great strength. The bear spirit wants you to know how strong you are and that you will get through whatever it is. It's like these 2 energies connecting. There's a magical presence around you. You have ancestors. You have an ancestor who don't play about you. And I have another video about an ancestor, a bear ancestor, who don't play about you. So watch that video as well. All of these messages are like, it's like nuggets of knowledge, breadcrumbs of knowledge. They know that you do a lot. They know that you do a lot, see a lot. You have the spider here. This is about creating an intricate web of your life, how you want your life to be, and strengthening that. It's about you being aware of trickster spirits in your energy. This is about you and you staying focused. Something significant about a feather. Maybe you'll find a feather on your path. Pick up that feather. Ask nature, is it okay for you to use this feather? Is there a message in a feather that you may find along your path when you're walking, when you're doing something? You're integrating spirit and physical worlds. It's like you're seeing things beyond the veil. The veil has been lifted, right? you're being allowed to see the other world, see the unseen, hear the unheard, know the unknown, and how you balance these two worlds, staying grounded. Something significant is going to happen for you right now. Something significant is happening to you. It's a significant event that will happen to you. Like I said, when I saw my aunt appear to me after she passed away, a lot of you are going to have the same experience. An ancestor is going to come to you either in whatever form they come to you in. It could be an animal spirit. It could be, I don't know, butterflies, like say dragons. What dragons? A lot of you may be. I'm hearing How to Train Your Dragon. That movie, that's significant. They're going to come to you in other forms. To empower you, like I said. In a time where you need to be empowered. So just stay open. Even though you're juggling a lot, you got a lot of stuff going on. Trying to be here, be there. Have that sacred time where you can connect to them. Because they're going to show up and they're going to give you messages. Okay. They're going to tell you which way to go. You're going to be able to see your path moving forward through a dream or through a vision or something. That's what I just got. Tell me about the outcome. What's going to happen? Where are you headed towards? Where's this situation? Significant. This significant experience. Something significant is going to like change the trajectory of your life. Either something you avoid or something that you surrender. Something that you avoid or something that you accept. They don't want you to resist this. Something about surrendering. Maybe some of you are having these spiritual like insights and you're questioning it, wondering if it's really real. Yes, it's real. What's the outcome for you? What's the outcome? Wow. All sacred circles. Wow. 5 of sacred circles. You have a community here of people who are safe. They're ushering you in from the storm, from the chaos of life. You have walked a long path. And now they want you to rest. They want you to recover. This is a time to heal, time to invite them in. So y'all can talk. A lot of you are searching for purpose and direction in your life. And you are subconsciously being led to it, like intuitively being led to it. A lot of you may be going on, maybe want to look up spiritual retreats. Find somewhere or someone who you trust where you can get away, where you can commune with the spirits, where you can go within. where you can release a lot of emotional baggage that you have been holding on throughout all your life. This is a pause. The outcome is, this is a period of rest, a pause between preparing for and undertaking a spiritual ordeal. So you are on your right path. Wow. This is beautiful. I mean, if you have that kind of support and the things, if you are surrendering and allowing life to flow and life to be, and have that support to tell you that nothing could go wrong in your life. Wow. A lot of you are going through an ego death right now. Ego can never really die. It only can be made conscious so that it no longer runs your life. Be mindful of it and don't allow it to limit you. You are much more than this physical body. You are much more than the ego who tries to keep us safe and protected. But you're being asked to get out of your own way. And it never really dies. It just doesn't take first place center in your life. It doesn't run your life purposes. It doesn't run your decisions. A lot of you are on your spiritual path. And you will meet people. You will meet other souls who are on that path with you. And you're going to have to sacrifice a lot. Because maybe you were the one chosen to do that for your bloodline, for your family. Some message, final message from Spirit. Then I'll get some initials. I also want to look up angel number 4. There it is. Okay. It's never too late to start over. You have to trust in the magic of new beginnings. They are waiting for you. Notice them, seize them, and appreciate all that you have. Just relax and trust. Never too late. No matter how far you think you've strayed away, you always have the opportunity to go on your right path. The number 4 is about foundation. It's time to get back to the basics. There are things that, if left unnurtured, can fall to ruin. Your angels remind you to go back to the foundations of self and take inventory of what is lacking. You can't build yourself up without maintaining all the good work you have already done. Journal today on one foundational part of your life that could use reinforcements. So yeah, you're shedding the old, getting rid of the new. That foundation that you built based on this ego that's taking a back seat to your spiritual path. Because that's when you're going to get the blessings. That's when you're going to get balance. All right, let's get some initials. And then we'll close out. Oh, they're right here. My initials. I just want initials. I don't want signs. Hold on, y'all. All right, let's get some initials. Who is this? Just for extra confirmation. We already have S. I'm hearing your name or your ancestor's name could start with S. Initial S. Okay. We have S, T, Z, H, I, J, A, AJ, O, W, D, Y, R, L, C, F. Then I had X and U. So that's extra confirmation if you need it. I send this message to you. Peace, love, and light. If this helped you in some way, please like the video. Please comment. I love to read your comments on how it helped you. Claim this. You'll be the first multimillionaire in your family if you let that ego go, and allow your ancestors and your spirit team to do the work. There's magic. There's things that you will, possibilities that seem limited in this lifetime. If you give it to God and you give it to spirit, just trust that you will be taken care of, that your family will be taken care of. So they're ready. Are you ready? Because there's no turning back. All right, I love you guys. I hope this helped you in some way. Until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.